Tarot Oracle, and this is a course on tarot and astrology. As you can see, in many tarot decks will have astrological associations with them, and in this course we're going to discuss what the planets and what the signs mean on the cards and maybe have a new perspective for cards that you're already familiar with. So for this example in the Kingdom Within Tarot, you can see the astrological associations again printed on them. Again, this is not on every single deck that you buy, but many have it already on there. So we're going to review what the planets mean, what the signs mean, and what the combination means. And then we're going to jump into a reading and do a very quick new perspective type thing on cards that you're already familiar with. Let's take a quick example. So the Fool, obviously, is the first card in the tarot deck. Now, this is associated with Uranus. For example, Uranus is traditionally associated with all things unexpected. A bit of rebellion, a lot of independence, leans on things a bit on the creative side as well. So for this example, in the normal definition of the Fool, we have wandering into new adventures, jumping into the unknown without quite being prepared for it. But now we have possibly a reason for that happening. What if the Fool is a bit on the, not only the unexpected of just jumping into the unknown, but also for reasons of rebellion, for reasons of independence. Maybe what was over on this side was not something he was too excited about. He wants to be a bit independent from that. So for example, if you have the Lovers, you could have the Lovers, and then the Fool is sort of being a bit independent from that. So if we have a romantic reading, for example, the Lovers could be next to the Fool because the Fool wants a little independence from the existing relationship. Maybe he wants a bit of independence, maybe he wants to see if the grass is greener on the other side, a bit of rebellious nature as well. You could have a bunch of fights, you could have a bunch of things going on that are causing this, and that could be a card in between. And the Fool is sort of just trying to get out of all of that, try to escape from that, not only venturing into the unknown, but a bit of rebellious nature as well. Even if we had this nice loving relationship, maybe the Fool is not too happy. Maybe the Fool wants to window shop and see if it's greener on the other side as well. If we have a work reading, for example, as well, you could be looking at the Fool trying to escape work, trying to get a little more independence, especially if you have an independent type card next to it. Again, the rebellious nature, the independent nature, the imaginative, going a bit farther than usual. The adventure, not only that the Fool is starting, but the reasons behind it could now be apparent in many reasons once you start using the astrological signs associated with the Fool. So obviously there are hundreds and hundreds of different keywords associated with each planet, different keywords associated with each sign. What I've done is I've collected 7 different books, and I've sort of pulled out what I think is important from each, sort of the main common point that we have, both planets and signs, as well as the combination of which that we'll run into in some of the minors. So get prepared and get your cards out and read along with me and see if we can't find some innovative, some new, and some different definitions of tarot cards based upon astrology, as well as learn more about astrology and find out some creative things that we can do in our readings using this. Not only is this cool for your own personal readings, but if you're able to explain the astrological associations to a paid querent, to somebody that you're reading for, you're going to look really cool, and as well as you're going to have a lot more information and valuable things to give to them for them to think about after the reading is over. So join me with the Tarot and Astrology Course.